Restriction on a variable in a denominator, quadratic. Example 1, find all excluded values for the expression. That is, find all values of v for which the expression is undefined. If there is more than one value, separate them with commas. So I have this expression here. I have v squared plus 4v minus 5 in the numerator, and then in the denominator, I have v squared minus 8v plus 7. And so the restriction occurs when the denominator is equal to 0. What that means is that the expression is going to be undefined when the denominator is equal to 0. So the goal here to find the excluded values, the goal is to find what values of v will cause the denominator to equal 0. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to set the denominator equal to 0. So we have v squared minus 8v plus 7 equals 0. So to solve for v, I'm going to factor. And I'm not showing you how to factor in this video. That's in a separate video. And so v squared minus 8v plus 7 factors to be v minus 1 and then v minus 7, and that's going to be equal to 0. And then we're going to set each factor equal to 0, and we're going to solve for the variable. And so each of the factors are each of the parentheses. And so we have v minus 1 equals 0. To solve for v, we add 1, so v is equal to 1. And then we have v minus 7 equal to 0. And then we would add 7 to both sides, so v equals 7. So our restricted values or our excluded values are going to be v equals 1 comma 7. You could also say 7 comma 1. The order that you list the solutions do not matter. Example 2, find all excluded values for the expression. That is, find all values of t for which the expression is undefined. If there is more than one value, separate them with commas. So the numerator is t minus 3, and then in the denominator, we have t squared minus 9. So again, the restriction occurs when the denominator is equal to 0. So our goal is to find what value of t or what values of t will make the denominator equal to 0. So we have to set the denominator equal to 0. So we'll have t squared minus 9 equals 0. And then we're going to factor. And so to factor t squared minus 9, it will be t minus 3 and then t plus 3. And again, that's equal to 0. And then we're going to set each factor equal to 0, and we're going to solve for the variable. So each of the factors are what's inside of the parentheses. So we have t minus 3 equals 0. And so to solve that, we would add 3 to both sides. So t equals 3, and then we have the other factor, t plus 3 equals 0. To solve for t, we're going to subtract 3 on both sides, and we'll get t equals negative 3. So our excluded values are going to be t equals 3, comma, negative 3. You could also say negative 3, comma, 3. Example 3, find all excluded values for the expression. That is, find all values of w for which the expression is undefined. If there is more than one value, separate them with commas. So I have w minus 3 in the numerator, and then I have w squared minus 8w plus 16 in the denominator. So the restriction occurs when the denominator is equal to 0. And so we're going to set the denominator equal to 0. So we have w squared minus 8w plus 16 equals 0. Then we're going to factor that, and it factors to be w minus 4 and then w minus 4, and then that's going to be equal to 0. We're going to set each factor equal to 0, and we're going to solve for the variable. Now, since both of our factors are w minus 4, we don't need to do that twice because that's going to give us the same solution, and so we only need to set one of the factors equal to 0. W minus 4 equals 0, and then to solve for w, we would add 4 to both sides, so w equals 4. And so the only excluded value here would be w equals 4.